Of like the first things I've done since the beginning of my career, most of them are in Ghana.
Okay.
Like I feel like my first major breakout song, and I mean like a song that crossed over from Nigeria.
Okay.
I think it first blew
It blew in Ghana here,
too.
so.
And some of like my biggest collaborations too are in Ghana too.
Okay.
I have so many things in Ghana too, so this is like my second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you have a favorite thing about Ghana? I mean, aside all your songs blowing here and all that?
Honestly, I feel like I'm in Lagos anytime I'm in Accra.
Okay.
Maybe because of my friends being around. Too,
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I have the same feeling like when I'm in Lagos.
Okay.
Too.
Okay. Sounds really good. Yeah. And at the moment, what would you say is your favorite song from Ghana?
From Ghana. I think Kiddy and Jackie. I'm trying to remember the
And which of the songs?
The latest one, Kiddy and Jackie. Yeah.
Oh, that's their latest song together, that collaboration together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if Fantastic has that song as well, so that maybe we can play for you.
Please.
So we'll have that song for Mayorkun here as well. But since you've been tripping to Ghana a lot, what's your favorite Ghanaian meal as well?
It's the same thing, since I've been coming, and it's watching. Yeah.
It's watching.
Yeah.
What about the watching though?
I mean, like I said, with the same feeling like I was talking about, like I feel like I'm in Lagos too, so it's not really that different. So
okay.
I think I'll still eat more things on this trip apart from watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. It is the song about Jackie and Kiddy, and I can't wait. And you also have a song with Medical.
Yeah. I have a couple of songs with Medical.
Okay.
We haven't released it yet.
You haven't released it yet. Sorry, I'm tearing up. I just have a problem with the eye a little.
No,
we'll just take a little break and then we come back. But of course, if you're just joining us, this is Daybreak Hits, and my guest this morning is Mayorkun. We're going to play a song by Jackie and Kiddy, which is his favorite song at the moment. He calls it Cheat on You. What's it about it?
Honestly, I think so. I think the lyrics and what the song was about, cheating. And I think it's brave. I like it. Yeah.
You think it's brave?
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated?
Nah.
You sure?
Men don't cheat.
Who said?
I did.
That's a big fat lie. Men cheat. Well, of course, I don't expect you to tell me that you've done it before. So yes, it happens. Now, I know you were signed on to Davido's record label, and I think about 2 or 3 years old. You're off now.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, like you two seem to have a vibe. You have a partnership. Like you're like brothers.
Yeah.
Why didn't you continue to renew the contract or a thing like that?
I think people always forget that David at one time said that all the artists that he has signed, after the end of the contract, he wants them to go and
to move on.
So yeah, we're just following the
procedure.
Well, I was with him like 6 hours ago. Just before I got on the flight to Ghana, so yeah.
And how would you say that your relationship, like your current relationship with him, how would you say it is? Because considering the time you were with him, the fact that you're always together, you work together, and now you have to see maybe on your way somewhere, or maybe he calls you over. How is it like?
I mean, I don't even want to like say too much, but this week I've been with him like 4 times. Just before I came.
Wow.
But obviously, like we've been working together, we have bare music together. Like I can't wait to start dropping. But yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of Davido, he mentioned you as the biggest artist over himself, Wizkid and Burna Boy. How did that make you feel?
I mean, David has been like my quote unquote big brother in the so every time I get like the support from him, I feel blessed. I feel like amazing for me to have met someone like him.
Like him, yeah. And well, do you perceive his remarks as a joke, or you think that he's serious about it?
As a joke? Hell nah. No.
Yeah.
Nah, he meant what he was saying now.
He meant what he was saying. Yeah. Why do you think he said that?
I mean, he's just trying to put everybody on. There are bare interviews where he has said Just like different people. I don't know, because it's me, you guys.
Yeah, but don't you think sometimes comments like that could actually create some of, saying that you're bigger than them?
No, I don't think that's what he said, though. I don't think that's what he said. But that's not what he said. So, like, there's no talk in that.
So you agree with what he said?
Of course, yeah.
You agree with him that you're bigger than all these people, himself, Wizkid and Burna Boy?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's what he said. So.
But he said that.
Yeah, can I see a video?
You want to see a video?
Yeah, because I didn't hear.
You didn't hear it? I'll try and see if I can get my people to get a video.
Said, big artists in the country. I didn't know.
Oh, like you mean as in adding you to the others?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see if we can get a video for you to actually.
I don't mind.
You don't mind, eh? Yeah, but we all don't mind. If you're big, I mean, you're big.
Okay.
No, you are headlining University of Ghana spent whole week this weekend.
Yeah.
And what are your expectations?
Energy, love. Obviously, it's been a while since I did like a school tour that time.
Yeah.
I think the first time I did it was in 2016 with Mr. Easy.
Okay.
And I did like subsequent ones. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, and I'm very sure I'm going to have fun tonight.
In Ghana, is that the only thing you're going to do whilst you're here?
No, I'm here for my album listening
as well.
That drops like
just recently.
Yeah.
And the album listening, when do you plan on doing? Because the program is this weekend, or
that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. So that will be tomorrow.
Excel, 9 p.m. So,
okay, so we're all invited.
Everybody is
invited. What's the title of the album?
Still the Mayor.
Oh, Still the Mayor.
Yeah.
Okay, now that brings me to this question. Is that why you wiped everything off your Instagram page?
Oh, yeah, before I announced my album. Yeah,
yes.
I did.
What was the reason?
No, I just checked it and I just felt like doing it. But I didn't wipe it though, they are archived. So.
Oh, they are archived. Yeah. Or you wanted the focus to be on the album.
On my project right now.
On the album. Okay. That sounds really good. And sometimes when artists do that, it sort of scares a lot of artists. Is that the thing where you want to do something, you have to just archive everything just to focus on that particular project?
I mean, this is the first time I'm ever doing that. Never done it before.
You've never done it before?
Nah, it's the first time. I just wanted to focus on this project.
And when you did it, did you have fans asking you why?
Obviously, yeah. People sending emails to your manager, people texting. Well, yeah.
Well, that's interesting, and I'm happy that you're doing that. And obviously, I mean, giving your fans the opportunity to also listen to your album whilst you are in Ghana as well. I know that, did you come straight from Lagos, or you were? I
came straight from Lagos.
Man, it just shows us how special we are as Ghanaians
of course,
to you. Mayorkun he flew straight to Ghana airport and then straight to Hitz FM to have this interview. We really appreciate that time. I know you haven't slept, but when we are done, we'll make time for you to sleep, and we'll make sure we get you your favorite meal as well.
Of course,
please, the team, try and get him some wache to eat this morning, because it's very, very important. And speaking of the album, I just want us to delve more into, since it's something that we are all looking forward to, listening to tomorrow, and the collaborations and everything. How many songs do you have on the album?
12 songs.
12 songs. Possible collaborations with other artists?
Yeah. This is going to lead me to what I was saying about Ghana. About Ghana being like a first stuff in mind. So on this album, I think majority of the collaborations are from Ghana.
Right.
Yeah, I have like 2 songs.
Okay. You mind sharing who, or it's going to be a surprise for us?
I mean, it's not... Well, can I mention? Yeah, I have one with King Promise.
Ooh, okay.
I have so many songs with King Promise.
I know, right?
So many songs, but
okay.
So this one made my album, and I have one more with Olive the Boy.
Ooh, okay. And you are also on his album. I listened to you. That song is massive, man. Okay, so it's so beautiful. I like the way you all work together as artists. You collaborate on a song for one album, and then you do same for the other album as well. So it's really beautiful. And these songs, King Promise, I'm sure you heard about King Promise winning Artist of the Year.
Yeah, because I called him on that night.
How did it make you feel as well? I mean, I know you guys are very good friends.
I was so happy because I think he almost got it like the year before. And we spoke, and I was just glad that this time around he swept the whole thing. So yeah.
That is very good. Since you are not on Davido's record label, what label are you on now?
I'll announce my personal label very soon.
Very soon.
But I'm working with Sony Africa right now.
Okay. Just for us to have a snippet, is it going to be something that is going to be your personal label where you also get to sign artists or not?
Yeah, of course.
That's how it's going to be.
That has always been the plan.
The plan, okay. And well, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so now apparently there's an audio of what you asked for with regards to the video. I asked the producer to get it for us.
I don't forget it.
You said you wanted to be sure, so
let me
we want you to listen to it, and maybe after that you would get to know what exactly he meant, whether he said you were in the top or you were actually bigger than them.
How come I haven't seen this?
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
And I hear most of you artists too, you don't really sleep on social media.
I don't think it's advisable for anybody to.
But why? Why are you not so active on social media? Like
I don't know, man. But I'm getting back to it though.
Is it the vibe? Is it the controversies? Is it the trends?
Nah.
Is it the trolling? What is it?
They troll the biggest artists in the world. So trolling has never been like my problem. I just lost interest in some of the social media apps, not like everything.
Any ones in particular?
I was Instagram.
But Instagram is pictures. We just want you to. We want to see how you look every time in the year.
Of course,
or month.
Yes, now I've started posting.
You started posting it. Okay, we look forward to seeing you on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And then which other? Apart from Instagram, which other one?
I'm on Snapchat.
You're on Snap.
I'm on TikTok.
You're active there.
Yeah.
Do you respond to fans' messages?
Yeah, sometimes.
We beg you, make una respond now. Make you not respond because sometimes. I know. Sometimes people love you so much that they expect that when they even say something, just saying hello or hi just makes their day. So I'm begging you on their behalf. So when they send you a message, make una respond for them.
Yes, sir. We tried.
All right. Okay, so now let's take a listen to what Davido said regards to you, and then when we come back, we continue the conversation here on Daybreak Hits.
Davido, before we head out of here, I gotta ask you. We got Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. Who is the bigger artist globally, in your opinion?
Mayorkun. His name is Mayorkun. Mayorkun. Of Lagos. That's the biggest.
Okay.
It should be a recent one.
It's
a recent one.
No, I get the joke.
Because your name was not mentioned in there, that he chose to mention your name and spell it to all of us. No, but that was really funny. There's something about Davido. He always makes us laugh, but it's interesting. Now, I've been following you, I've been following trends and stories about you, last year, and I see there's been a lot of things coming up here and there. But even though some of them you've reacted, I just want to know how you felt about it, because and these are part of, Ghana, when you hear things like that, it's very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Now, I know there was an influencer who said you and a friend of yours wanted to use her for a ritual or something of this sort. Was it some sort of a joke, or you actually met the person?
That was why I wished it was a joke.
But was it real?
I've never seen the person before. So we had to sort it, but we sorted it out we're still in court too.
Oh, the issue is in court?
Yeah. But I've never seen the person before. It's just, I don't know, people like to move with like negative stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but my point, I know you artists seem to have a lot of challenges when it comes to those things. Yeah. I've heard stories where some artists will say maybe a fan of you just wants to get close, and if they are not able to get close, they come up with certain stories, and then it sort of affects you. But when you heard it as an artist, something that you haven't done, how did it make you feel?
Obviously not good, because I just woke up and I checked my phone and I just saw people cursing me. I hadn't posted anything, right? So I traced the stuff, then I saw. But yeah, people just, because that's one of the things I got tired of on the internet. It's just
It's uncomfortable.
Like people just run with it, but at the end of the day, it's our job, so we deal with it.
Yeah, but as a brand as big as you, how did it affect you?
Not really, man. I reported to the police and I was invited, and that was how we did it.
Wow. And it's currently in court.
Usually
issues in court, we don't want to delve too much into it, so I'm not going to push too hard for it. But I'm glad you're okay. But as you said, these things come up, and we'll still need you on social media anyway.
Of course.
So please let it go and let us still work together here. If you're just joining me here on Daybreak Hits, Mayorkun is my guest here on Daybreak Hits, and today we're just discussing everything. If you also have any questions you want me to ask Mayorkun for you this morning, you could actually send me messages via X on Facebook. We are also live on there. We're live on X as well. So drop those comments or questions, and we'll definitely ask for you. Mayorkun, how do you cope with controversies that come your way?
Yeah, I just don't think about it, because most of the things are not true. So personally, I know that didn't happen, or whatever is going on didn't happen. So I just stay away from it like that. Because the more you invest in those things, it begins to. So yeah.
Wow, I don't know how you do that. You just ignore. You just don't say anything, and that's it. You allow it to die out.
Yeah.
Some of us, we don't have heart to. Even though sometimes I feel we're humans, in as much as we might decide not to bother about it or respond to it, there's a part of us that sort of feels like
of course
you feel like you're just not happy about what is going on, but let me just handle it this way, and it's okay as a big artist like you. And then let's say, as Mayorkun, since getting into the industry, watching yourself over the years till now, when you look back till now, you look at yourself, is there anything that you wish you didn't do or you did right as an artist before now?
I mean, this particular answer I'm about to give is not like I knew what I was doing, but I'm very grateful that I met Davido, because he really like shaped my trajectory and stuff. So yeah, I think that's one of the things
that's one of the things, should I say, you're happy about. But is there anything you regret, maybe something you did that you shouldn't have done?
I don't think so, because if I do regret those things, I wouldn't have been in this position I am. So yeah, I don't regret any of
your movements,
decisions or
decisions you've made till today. Now, looking at your performance, has there been a time you've gone on stage that maybe something happened you can never forget, being in terms of performance, be it backstage, issues from backstage?
Oh yeah. I think one time I had like an issue with my in-ears, so I couldn't keep up with and I think it's very bad for like a performer to not like to be found lost on stage. So yeah, for some seconds I had that, but
you had that problem, but you were able to pick up.
Yeah, but I felt so terrible within that 3 seconds. I thought I had lost it, because
oh my goodness,
I couldn't hear
anything.
My back into
but sometimes you artists have a way of just picking up quickly.
And
I mean, the fans will not realize.
It's the job. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good one. I would want us to listen to some collaborations on your album, if that's okay.
Yeah,
so for you, as he mentioned, he has one with King Promise. I don't know if we have that one, and I would want us to all listen to the song as part of Mayorkun's album, which is set to be released soon. Tomorrow we all have an album listening to attend. So if you're ready, let's listen to this one, and then you can have an idea of what to expect on this album. So ladies and gentlemen, is it going to be the first time I play? It's going to be first.
Of course.
We get to be the first people to play it here on Hitz FM. Woo! And this is so exciting. So if you're just listening in, this is Mayorkun featuring our own artist of the year, King Promise.
Daybreak Hits.
Just Olive the Boy. We had to loop both songs because we wanted you to have a feel of it. Now, if you wanted, separate, that one is for you. Go and stream the song. When the album is out, go and stream, and then you can listen to it on your own, in your home, or wherever you find yourselves. But yes, this is, something classic. What was the recording process like working with these two artists?
Working with, because I've been working with Promise for
a while.
For a while now. So this one too was seamless. I think he was in Nigeria for, I don't know, for a show or something.
That was Olive the Boy?
No, King Promise.
That was King Promise, okay.
Yeah, so we just linked up at his apartment. I think the song was supposed to be myself, King Promise, and Joe Boy.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened with this session. But it was a very good session though.
Okay.
I had fun, so yeah.
All right, that's good. How about Olive the Boy?
This was one of those, because Olive the Boy has been like my favorite like new artist for a bit. So when he messaged me, I felt like doing it. So we did like 2 or 3 songs, one for his project and one for mine. Yeah, super talented. So yeah.
Okay, were there any challenges or it was smooth?
Yeah, it was.
It was smooth.
Too smooth. Yeah.
This is the mayor himself.
Yes, sir.
And the mayor always makes sure it's smooth like that.
Of course.
And that's very good. And I'm so happy that we always get to work together as neighbors, Nigerians and Ghanaians. And I believe this will go a long way to create that beautiful relationship we always look forward to. It's not like we don't have it, but I'm sure every now and then you go online, you see how it is. When anything comes up, Ghanaians are like that, Nigerians are like that. Yeah. When you see, how does it make you feel? Especially when we
banter, man. Like, it's so funny. Like,
it's so funny.
It's never been that serious. It's just never been online banter.
Yeah. Have you had our jollof yet?
Yes. A couple
like
times.
It?
Yeah.
You like it compared to Nigeria?
I mean, I was a big man though, but I like it.
I know you are not gonna say that. But how is it? I mean, if you are to rate working with your colleague Nigerian artists and that of Ghanaian artists, what's the difference?
I don't think there's that much of a difference because, like I said, these guys are my guys too. The only and from Ghana to Nigeria is not that far. So
exactly.
Yes, so they're both seamless to say, yeah.
Okay, that's so good to hear, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna allow my panel here to also ask if there's any question they want to ask. This is Edem Totome. I don't know if you can pronounce the name. Can you?
Edem Totome.
He got it. And this is Martinez as well. Adam, good morning.
Good morning.
We have the mayor in the house. You have any questions for him?
I mean, I'm really happy about his growth over the years. If you look at how he came into the spotlight, it's like it looks like that of Blacko. The opportunity came from a flash, and he took the mantle and he ran with it. Davido, I mean, sharing him singing a song among others, and
that was it.
He was prepared, worked with them, and I mean, stood on his own, and he's here today. It's always good to be prepared, so that when the opportunity comes, I always tell up and coming artists that you have to be prepared because the spark can come at any point. But are you ready to be able to take advantage and run with it when that opportunity comes? And that is the real test of your preparedness. And that's one thing I admire about his growth over the period. I want to ask him, this is just the Ghana Nigeria thing, I'm sure that at times you hear or see on social media some Ghanaian artists and industry players believe that the kind of support Ghanaian industry, there's a chain facets of stakeholders in the industry. The way that facets or stakeholders in that value chain in Ghana give Nigerian artists, that is not reciprocated. If, as Nigerian artists, if you hear these, narratives, how does it feel?
Personally, I feel like we all have opinions about this stuff. But from my side, I try as much as possible to bridge that gap because obviously there's a gap. But these things are possible from these collaborations, coming to different countries for media runs and all that. So yeah, over time it's going to change. But I understand what they are saying.
Over time it's going to change.
Of course,
we pray it does because at the end of the day, we all want to have that symbiotic relationship.
I think it's getting better, to be honest.
It's getting better.
Interesting.
Okay.
And I want to ask you, it's the same industry everywhere, in Africa especially. when it comes to investment in music and the returns on our part of the continent, you think that it's the same or even more? Like, what do you invest in? Is it likely that you can recoup that investment?
Yeah, I think it's because the Afrobeat market is just growing. So right now it's like a game of patience. Like, you don't expect your returns pronto. Like, it's not like, oh, you put it today and you're getting it. It's a long game, do you understand? But over time, like I said too, things change over time. But we are getting there still.
So that means we have to be patient. If you're investing, you have to be patient to know that at some point you definitely get it back.
Of course.
Right. Okay.
And finally, on your album, you're about to, do a listening session for among others. I want to understand what were some of the interesting points in the recording. And one of the moments which really hit you hard but did not break you from going ahead to complete the project.
For me, at every point in time, I'm always having like a project recorded every time. I might not drop it at that time, but I'm always having like songs recorded. But on this particular project, apart from like recordings, because we recorded over like 50 songs.
Wow.
And we had to select 12. But apart from recordings, I think the clearance was what, because I've moved my album like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
Like, that's the part where you almost drove me crazy. But
clearance,
just pushing the date. So you're supposed to drop on this date, or you haven't signed something, then you push it. Those type of things, though.
Yeah.
Because when you announce, your fans are like
eager, and then you have to change the date. Yeah. Okay. Well, the day is finally here.
Yep.
This should be the happiest day of your life.
I'm so excited. I'm not shifting it anymore.
I can imagine.
There's some international label deals which have come your way. There's a certain, in the Cypher song, Hennessy, which has Sarkodie, he was talking about the fact that African artists needs to open their eye to some of these labels. What is your perception about the international label and the kind of deal they give African artists?
Yeah, I've always felt like it's something we need. Just to, like I was talking about, bridging the gap between Ghana and those things too will help us bridge the African market into the international. The only thing I think an artist to do is to be smart with the type of deals that you're getting.
Right.
So you don't basically be a sellout.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Martinez.
Yeah, I don't worry.
Michael, why are you laughing? No, this laughter.
He's been waiting.
Okay, Martinez, go ahead.
Yes, I love the swag. You look at him like some Lil Wayne.
Really?
The approach, like early morning vibe. Lil Wayne having some kind of coffee in a red cup. You saw how he was sipping the water.
I don't understand why he's laughing.
He's chilling, like very relaxed on the seats. It's clear that he's feeling at home. In fact, Ghana is not your second home. It's your first home.
First one, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Before,
Yes. Almost all the top artists from Nigeria are mentioning Ghana. You know what Burna Boy said about Labadi Beach? Ghana lives in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I've been there a couple times.
So you agree Ghana lives in Ghana?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
So do you agree?
When he said it, I saw it.
Yes, you saw it, but you agree that God lives in Ghana.
God lives everywhere.
No.
At that point that I was talking about, God is there.
So you agree?
Yeah.
That God lives in Ghana. Nice. That's what I want to know. He's one of the established Nigerian artists in Ghana. And I commend Davido for what he's done so far. And you didn't disappoint. He's proud of you. Yeah. Because if he's able to mention you
when
over
top artists,
himself,
yes,
Wizkid and Burna Boy, that's the wisest thing to do, because the platform is very huge, and he has seen it. Wizkid has seen it, Burna Boy has seen it, and so he needed to put you on the spot. And I believe that with time, you're also going to put another artist.
Yeah.
Yes. Listening to the songs. the one with Kim Promise, is a jam, and I feel that Terminator vibe, that energy there.
Okay.
And the one with To Leave the Boy, I think what you've done that is commendable is allowing them to own the songs.
Yeah.
Because normally when there's a collaboration, you
Just
feel
some small bits be.
yes, and you feel the owner of the art, the song actually starts, and so you'll be in a suspense to hear the featured one. But Kim Promise starts, So Leave the Boy starts. So obviously, it's a very good strategy to get the market, especially when Kim Promise has won the Artist of the Year, and then Leave the Boy also Afrobeat. And so once it starts, it's very good. I don't know who brought the idea, but it's really
was it
on point.
planned?
I mean, like I said, we had like over 50 songs. So these songs really just caught by.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. I mean, I can't wait to listen to the album
Tomorrow.
And, yes, I wish you success on your concert. I think you're one of the hardworking artists putting Africa on the map. Yes, Ghana and Nigeria is always doing it.
Right.
And, I mean, Mayorkun is an artist who is loved by Ghanaians as well. When you played the first song,
which one?
Certified Loner.
Certified Loner. I told you that's if you're Pepe B's jam.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I mean that's when you listen to the lyrics, it's easily relatable. You get what he's trying to say. And for me, I think my favorite songs are Betty Bata and Tieroba.
Tieroba.
Yes.
That's like
you need to listen
Tieroba
to Tieroba. You see his reaction.
Like 7 years ago.
Well, did it remind you of something?
Like that's it. Like
All right.
Well, I get to sometimes. So
The lyrics some way.
Yeah.
I think only bad boys. Really
Hey, Martinez, you are a bad boy.
No, I'm not a bad boy. But when I listen, I thought he did a song for bad boys.
Interesting.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
Okay. And then we have Mr. Robert Clark. Mr. Robert Clark works with the Ghana Music organizers of Ghana Music Awards. Yeah. So he's with us. He's also a communicator. He does a lot of things. He's a businessman. He does dance awards. Mayorkun, are you good with dancing?
I mean, I try my best, man.
When you say you try your best,
meaning he's not good.
Meaning you are not good.
I mean, people say I know how to dance, but personally, but I try my best.
Okay, well, he has the dance awards as well, so maybe we could try you one of these days.
I mean, for a nominee,
Mr. Roberts, I'm sure you've been following the conversation closely, and maybe you have a thing or two to share with Mayorkun.
First of all, I'm looking at King Kong, and I'm wondering whether he's really a King Kong. I'm just or somebody who's able to give 16 rounds.
Oh my God, dude, now maybe this way.
So maybe the King Kong be like a day somewhere else.
No, they come out.
They come out. Yeah, okay.
All right.
So it's a buried king. Okay. So a few questions. I just want to enter into the music business conversation real properly. And I just want your opinion on certain things. So well, the first one is not really an opinion, but it's to find out, is there a label machinery behind Mayorkun as of today?
Yeah, I'm with Sony Africa.
Sony Africa, but you mentioned you were going to start your own.
Yeah.
Is there like a
like I've always
specific-
had that dream to like sign on people, and I need like my own personal platform to do that. That's the reason why I'm really doing it. And it has been in the works for like 2 years now. So I'm going to announce very soon.
Is it always better for you to have your own label?
I mean, for the people I'm trying to put on, handling myself is better.
Okay, so you having a label is for the people you want to support, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Okay, so you will be on a label while you also.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, people do it. Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah. It's not
somebody's following you.
No.
Follow your footsteps, learn, that kind of stuff. Because a lot of artists remain in a space and, they just remain as artists.
Yeah, I feel
you are adding the business face to it.
Of course.
So there's this information going on about the streaming numbers being extremely low in Africa. And when you go out of the country, it's high, that kind of stuff. So 1,000 streams. No, is it no? You earn.
You mean like returns for?
Yeah, the returns in terms of
yeah.
streams, it being very low in Africa and very high in Africa, and low in Africa and higher in other parts of the world. I don't know if you've seen that, or if you've noticed that, and what your thoughts are on that particular.
Honestly, I think he has to do sometimes, or most of the time, it has to do with the type of song. Like if the song exports itself outside the continent, obviously you are going to get those. Do you understand? But yeah, you need to consider how Africa is. We are still like a growing continent in big scale of things. So yeah, well, that's one of the reasons. But it's not a big deal. Like I said again, over time. Yeah.
So given that scenario, then what would you prescribe for any artist as the way to look if they really want to get good returns on their investment?
I don't advise artists to make music for the money per se. So I wouldn't really say, oh, there's a particular formula for you to earn that. Just make pure and good music. The ones that will resonate with that crowd will. So yeah, I don't think you should make music for that.
Okay.
My last question though, when you a typical Mayorkun team, what's the philosophy? Is it somebody who must necessarily have finished school or done marketing or done masters or what kind of
honestly, don't let me sit down here and say that education is the most important. That's one of the things that I'm really grateful for. Like going to school. And honestly, I don't think you can work with me if you don't. Except we are talking about like talent wise.
Okay.
You know, some people are just gifted. I mean, like the business part, I think you need to get certified before you.
Like you must have your masters before you.
I mean, not necessarily masters though. If you have a degree, but master what you are doing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Thank you very much for sharing. I just wanted to, pick
I
your
mean,
mind on
yeah,
this
I appreciate the questions.
Now, speaking about education and all that, a little bird whispered to me that you were once a banker.
Man, yes, sir. Yes, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
And because you were speaking about the fact that,
Oh yeah. I was in a banking job for like 10 months.
10 months?
Yeah. Before that, I worked in a freight company.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have a little work experience.
Oh, you have some work experience. Do you plan on going back?
Hell no.
But why? Why?
I like this life.
You like this life?
I went out the business part as we were talking about,
Yeah.
of this business.
Okay. But in terms of education, do you intend to go further?
I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen. I tried it one time though, but I couldn't cope. But yeah, it's still possible.
Cope.
Yeah.
Maybe was it because of the music and time? Okay. We're hoping that I wanted to activate the phone lines for our listeners as well, so that if there's anything they want to share or ask or say with regards to your music, we can give them that opportunity. If you're listening to us, this is Daybreak Hits, and you have the chance to call and talk to Mayorkun. 0302-216-56807. The number again is 0302-216-56807 or 0548-841-039. That's our lines. You can actually call us if there's anything you want to ask Mayorkun, then you can do so and ask him all the necessary questions. Understand our grandfather too is on his way. In fact, our daddy Andy Dusty is also here, and he has a question as well. So hopefully, Debbie, is Andy here, or you were gonna call him? So Andy will definitely also join us here on the show.
Maybe before Andy joins, I can just ask.
Yes, go ahead.
Why is the how important is the Ghanaian market to you?
To me, I don't know if you were here when I was speaking about like my history with Ghana. So like one of my most viewed videos is on a Ghanaian song. That's Kamido, the Sugarcane remix.
Yes.
My first university tour, I think it was in Ghana. One of my first like breakout songs blew up first
in Ghana.
Some of my best friends in the
industry
are Ghanaian artists, so it's like there's no missing this stuff. So for me, So it has always been a big part. Even when I was making one of my songs, I had to call somebody to get like a tree line. So that's how connected I am to Ghana. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have Andy Dusty on the line, and Andy has something to share. So, good morning, Andy.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We're hoping to see you.
Yes. Unfortunately, something slowed me down, but I'm on my way anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Mayor. Good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning, Mr. Andy.
Welcome back home.
Yes, sir.
I say back home because this is your home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right. They've asked almost all the questions, and so. But first off, there is something I want to know about netizens. I mean, how you react to stuff that come about you on social media. I think Doreen asked you something about it earlier.
Yeah.
But you were in the news. I think you sued a TikToker or something like that some time ago when an issue came up about some level of accusation, something they accused you of.
Yeah.
Something they accused you of. How did you deal with it? And what was the outcome?
I dealt with it with the law because it was all a hoax. It never happened. I've never seen the person before, but I dealt with it the best way I think I could, and that was going to court and to the police and all that. But it's settled now.
So what, did they pay?
They will eventually.
Okay, finally, because I have to leave so others can also phone in and ask their questions.
Yeah.
Not long ago, you hinted you were going to get married. What happened?
Nah, that was getting married.
Oh, why you? So what? You've been tricking us, huh?
Nah. Getting married. When I'm going to get married, you guys are going to know.
But yeah, you put it out that you were.
I was thinking about it. I think I was thinking about it.
You were thinking you decided not to.
Yeah, I have decided to take a chill pill.
What about tennis? What about tennis proposal?
That's my guy. I have to tell you, man.
I won't worry you small.
You don't want me already.
Yeah, I won't worry you. Well, thank you very much. We'll meet at the listening.
Of course, thank you, man.
All right.
Yes.
So that was Andy Dusty on there, and you can equally also call to ask or say anything you want to say to Mayorkun. We have just a few minutes to wrap it all up. It looks like very soon, literally we're just going to wrap up soon, but you can do so. Maybe a call or two won't be bad. 030221656807 or 0548841039. Let me remind you that tomorrow is the album listening, and it's happening at Excel. At what time is it?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah. So come in your numbers. Let's go listen to this album. The title again of the album?
Still the Mayor.
Still the Mayor.
Yeah.
That's the title of the album. So you can come and catch it on. So I have a first caller here, MC from Suhum. Good morning, MC.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much. Yes. And Mayorkun is here. You have any question for him?
Before that, let me say hi to Experienced Man. He's looking it very loud. And then big shout out to go to Andy the Triple Dusty. It's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So if I go to my question.
Oh, we lost you. I'm so sorry. You used the whole time to big up people. I'm so sorry, but you can call back. As I said, we have just a few minutes to wrap up. So if you have to call, you have to do that now. 030221656807 or 0548841039. Mayorkun, Nigerian superstar. The Mayor is our guest this morning here on Daybreak Hits. And just so you know, he will be performing this weekend at Legonda's the Penn Hall Week celebration. So if you're there, you can actually participate. You can be there and have a good time with Mayorkun and his team, and of course, University of Ghana as well. So this weekend is going to be massive, and I'm sure you would love it. Hello, good morning.
Morning, my sister. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Your name, please?
My name is Peter from Mayorkun.
Okay, you have any question for Mayorkun?
Yes. Only question I have is I want to ask him whether about our industry, what you love about industry, because you always grumble that Nigerians are tall, this and this. So I want to just ask that what you like about our industry in Ghana that maybe
Nigeria doesn't have that quality that. So I just want to, because we always grumble about our industry.
Personally, I think we have the same qualities. You guys are very welcoming. I won't lie. Like since I've been coming, I always feel like I don't feel like I'm missing home. So yeah, I've always liked that about Ghana. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling as well. Okay, I'm sorry I had to lose you. And Debbie, is that should be our last caller, or there's one more person? Okay. I think we'll take one last caller and then we can quickly wrap up with Mayorkun so he can go and get some rest. Robert, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to ask quickly. I just want to find out what's the situation of the royalties system in Nigeria. In Ghana, we have Gamu, right? Responsible for collecting the royalties.
Andy finally showed up.
What are they saying about Nigerian royalties?
Yes, we've complained about our own, but we want to know the situation in Nigeria.
I haven't heard anybody complain about.
Okay, but you have take royalties in Nigeria.
Of course, yeah.
You don't have any challenges, problems, or anything.
The ones that I need to know about, I don't think so yet. But my manager handles all that, so he probably knows where there's like.
Where is the manager?
Where's the manager?
You want to interview my manager?
Maybe we wanted to do that, but I believe once
I feel it's given a very
diplomatic.
Well, you want me to?
You don't want trouble.
We just want to know now.
Nah, but honestly, I haven't like this. This is even the first time I'm hearing that. Though.
Yeah, you collect royalties.
No, that there's like an issue with Ghana.
The Ghana.
We have issues, so we thought maybe Nigeria too. Maybe there might be one or two. You haven't heard anything, or is it because the other side is coming so much that you haven't really paid attention to Nigeria?
If I had, I would have said that, but I haven't heard that.
Okay.
Maybe you don't want to say it here.
But I don't like.
Don't pay attention.
Information no day by head, so I don't feel.
That's what I'm saying. So the manager will probably be the right person to tell us because
more cash they come.
Yes, more cash. That's what I feel. I feel more cash comes, so it's like, there's
no. It don't really matter.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
But of course, just so you all know, Mayorkun is in Ghana to headline the Penhole Week celebrations at the University of Ghana, Legon. And as part of it, he wants us Ghanaians to also have a feel of his album. So tomorrow at Excel, we are all, if you're invited, you can be there, have a feel of the album. And right after that, I think on Saturday, we have the concert there as well. And I believe aside that, he might do a thing or two here. Maybe work with some artists because it looks like you're working every day.
I do.
You do every day. So yes. Is there anything you like to say? And before you go, actually, you said you were once, and you came from nowhere, and Davido held you, pulled you up with him. And if there's any advice you would want to give a young artist, somebody who is looking to also just go through that treadmill and become like you, what would that advice be?
Yeah, I think he said something about being prepared. That's always been my advice to anybody trying to do something. Just keep doing what you're doing. When it's your time, the universe will align in your way and everything will work out. You just need to be prepared for that because it can happen anytime.
Okay. And last words on your album?
Still the Mayor drops in a few on the 13th of June. I want to say a big thank you to Ghana, to my Ghana fans, my Ghana people. I love you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mayorkun, for joining us this morning on Daybreak Hits. We really appreciate it. And thank you to...
This is Hitz.